Hello, this is the Minor Dave Everist Show, a report show, and I'm going to be talking about what happened to me back in 2012 when I was convicted. I'm sharing a press release from the archives of the National Archives from the case of the report from the U.S. Attorney's Office out of the Portland, Oregon district, out of Portland, Oregon. They released a conviction, and I got 30 days in jail on a couple $1,000 fine, and restitution and a bunch of other stuff. But really, I was convicted unjustly because under the Mining Act of 1872, which is a grant, which is a trust, I was supposed to have the right to stay on my claim. They denied me that mining right and that property right. But then here, just recently, within the last year or so, they ruled that it was cruel and unusual punishment to take an individual that was homeless and put him in lockup because it was cruel and unusual to put a homeless person in lockup or take him to jail or charge him because it was cruel and unusual punishment. Well, I would like a review of the takings of my property rights because they took everything I owned at the time. And I ended up, well, there was no way they were going to ever let me mine in Oregon. So I've had to move. But anyways, so basically what I want to do is let you know what the government agencies and employees can do to you. And if you go on YouTube and Google U.S. Forest Service attacks and raids miners, you should find the videos of a raid the Forest Service and the DEA did. And the DEA was quite disappointed because all we were was a mining claim. And, well, if you see, I don't have the link on this one, but I'm putting other links in that are kind of more important. Anyways, the length that the U.S. Supreme Court let stand the homeless ruling out of the Ninth Circuit, which that should give me grounds for review if we can get it in front of Magistrate Clarke and Judge Mosman in Portland, the two cases, for review under the light. I had nowhere to go at the time. Had absolutely nowhere to go. And they should have just treated me like a homeless guy and given me a ruling that you can't force me off of public domain lands. Well, that's what the ruling is for homeless people. Why wouldn't it work for a miner? Let's give it a shot. Could you contact President Trump at whitehouse.gov? And also, what you could do is contact, if you know any lawyers that could ask for a review in front of Magistrate Clarke's courtroom here in Medford. He's a magistrate. And Judge Mosman out of Portland for review of, in light that I had nowhere to go, and basically I was homeless. In light of this new decision, they could overturn my convictions, and then President Trump then could consider my takings claim and make me right and whole. I would ask the people that listen to me, that know me, that they sit down and they write President Trump in their own words how they should help me. First off, he could pardon me, and then he could conduct a review of my case. Magistrate Clarke could review, and so could Judge Mosman, because they were the original trial judges and magistrates. They could review my case in light of the new information on the homeless rulings. I can't get my two former attorneys to do anything. That'd be Brian Butler, Federal Public Defender's Office out of Medford. And, well, the other one was court appointed because the Oregon Public Defenders were in conflict. And he's a private attorney. And, well, he's not interested in getting a short little review. So here I am, stuck in limbo with no way to get a review because my cases have been dismissed for my suits. So I have nowhere to go except either a pardon from President Trump or to get a review and get my convictions overturned, and then move forward on a finding of facts for my takings of my property that was unlawful. Right. I could use some help building a new house. I've got a place to build it. I just have no money to build it. And, well, maybe they can make me whole by that. So, Ranger Donna Mickley, U.S. Attorney S. Emanuel Marshall, that's former, because, well, she had a problem she was fired and she was suspended from the bar for 90 days for her sexual harassment of her number two. But she had Ranger Donna Mickley and other rangers and other federal employees harass me endlessly until they gave me PTSD. And, well, remember, they've pulled automatic weapons on me. Go look at the videos on YouTube. U.S. Forest Service attacks minors. You'll see them in there harassing us. That's a good picture. That's not even the half of it. Have a good day, and spread this podcast out wide and far, and I'll be upgrading soon. It's a matter of money. I don't have any. Bye.